It's the Caleb MTG Show.
Oh man, Tree Speaker's back in. Maybe green's good. Maybe green's good again. Should we pack one, pick one, and Tree Speaker? These other cards are kind of meh. There's a Vamp Tutor. There's an Eldrazi. I don't really want to draft Control Magic. There's Kolaghan's Command. Should I just fucking black-red? I think if you're Kolaghan's Commanding, you should be vamping, actually. Tree Speaker's a pretty solid direction. My first draft of the cube was Storm Pai. Could follow up with Arbor Elf. I'm tempted by Yawg. Yeah, let's get fucking... Yeah. Yes. There's Smuggler's Copter. Copter's great. I think I should have packed one, pick one of the black cards. I think I'm just going to lean in that direction anyway. Was that a 3060? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it was, actually. Yeah, I thought I was going to lose that first game. But then we bribe-raided their Grizzlebrand. That was a good time. I'm so happy to see Welder back in. And Tume. How attached am I to this Tree Speaker is a real question. Because Blooming Marsh would fit in well. I think Yawg and Carrion Feeder are supposed to be in black-red, though. In which case, maybe you should take the Fetch or the FTK. Let's take the Fetch. It's a nice middle ground. The fucking Worm is back. Yeah, I think they put like a lot of thought into this cube. I think my only personal wish is Wake instead of Glare of Subdual, but, you know, maybe I'm the only one that would have played Wake. Nice. Yeah, Jadar plays really well with Yawg and Carrion Feeder. Just fits in perfectly here. Maybe I am black-green, huh? Take Vraska. Maybe I'll end up Jund colors. Vraska's not bad. The prize for the tournament. The prize for the Draft Real Power tournament was if you 3-0, you get like first picks from the remainder cards. So like it clearly doesn't make sense to not money draft, right? You're supposed to take that Black Lotus. Oh no, you have a Black Lotus in your deck. How will you win matches now? The Ophiomancer also plays well with Carrion Feeder and Yawg. This is sick. Kolaghan's Command Wheel. That's a good sign. What if I'm mono black? What if I'm just the sickest mono black deck ever? In the Chicago Cube, I got to use Goblin Welder to trigger Mayhem Daredevil. And then I had Metamorph copying Goblin Welder and welding itself out for more Mayhem Daredevil triggers. It was very satisfying. So much fun. Yeah, we might just be black-green here, huh? That stuff all kind of makes sense. Looks like a sick fucking Phyrexian Tower deck, huh? I don't think anyone else really needs this. I'm going to draft it anyway. Just 'cause it's so good with what I'm doing. Wall of Roots would be sweet, too. This pack's fucking great for me. I'm going to take the Skull Clamp. Because Clamp plus Ophiomancer is just the best of times. And I'm going to hope that Meathook Massacre wheels. Taking the most valuable card every time doesn't lead to the interesting deck or best gameplay. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm not going to leave $50 on the table. The last time I drafted on a Pro Tour, I wasn't leaving like fucking anything on the table. I was like, a $15 card. Hell yeah. That is for sure $15. That will help pay for my dinner tonight. Let's grab this Hangerback Walker. Hangerback's really good with Clamp and YAWGMOTH. Just an excellent pickup here. Hopefully we get some of these dorks back, huh? I wouldn't mind a dork or two. Hey, they're the best dork, huh? Nice. Delta? These fetches need something. Scrapwork Mutt. Actually, do I want Gravecrawler? Players well with Carrion Feeder. Yeah, let's just take that. Hey, Silent Fate thinks the 17 months there. Nice to be wealthy. Yeah, I mean, if you can afford to leave $50 on the table because you want to play a better game or whatever, that's like bully for you, right? And like, as my situation has changed, like I'm not fucking rare drafting like smaller cards like that. Like I was talking about rare drafting Snapcasters on the Pro Tour and stuff. I'll probably do that different now. It's all what's a personal ED thing, huh? Yeah, asking somebody if they would like money draft it or rare draft in an X or Y spot is like kind of just asking them what their finances are. Can you afford to pass up this much money? I like an Inquisition. Not the best Chrome Mox deck. I'm gonna take this Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness Recurring Nightmare has gotta be sick, right? Just loop everything. A little sideboard action. What are my finances? God. I think those actually got pretty public. There was like there was a leak some years back of like of like every Twitch streamer's sub count. And if you wanted to, you could make a pretty good estimate of someone's finances. There were a lot of folks that were on there where like the bulk of their finances are not from Twitch. It's just like a chunk of their income or whatever. But mine's just there. It's just like, yep, that's me. I'm gonna take the Umezawas. I think that might be a helpful thing. Oh yeah, I don't know why people were giving Pascal Maynard shit. I was certainly not in that boat. You can draft like a fucking common for your deck or whatever and not draw it. Did Efro literally tweet, "You disgust me"? Maybe. As he sits on his fucking World Series of Poker monies. Just mounds of wadded dollar bills. You disgust me. Money matters to you. Linked to the drama, the Goif drama. I think there were some articles written about it back in the day. That was very old stuff, though. This really is a boomer chat. This is kind of a sick pack, huh? Like, Retrofitter plays very, very well here. I think Mind Twist is a solid pickup. Ignoble would be excellent. I think the Overgrown Tomb, there's an argument for Overgrown Tomb. I think Overgrown Tomb wheels, right? We got that Bluey Marsh and the Peatland both kind of late. I think we're the only ones in green-black. There might be someone in 5-color dams it from us, but that's okay. Our mana's going to be fine regardless. I think there's an argument for nabbing Reanimate, but I don't think we need it. And we're not the best at like killing the opponent's stuff. Yeah, I think I want Mind Twist. I've been fucked up by Rankle a few times today. I think I'm gonna nab that one. Well, the Reanimate would have made this Grief look a lot better, that's for sure. I might nab it anyway. Thinking about Ballista. Thinking about Sylvan Library. Is Metamorph interesting? I think Wormcoil is a little bit above curve. It is interesting, right, with Recurring Nightmare. Quick Elf count. Like 3. I don't think I'm playing Braids, but I'm going to draft it. Wasteland's interesting. I think I like Lord Skidder here. Hey, Stress Daddy. Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. What were you streaming? Ooh, Grist is sick. Grist is a sick pickup. There's a lot of here that you can make an argument for, right? Basically any of these cards. But Grist in particular plays well with the Recurring Nightmare, and then it's just like more fodder for Yawg and everything. Beautiful pickup. Yeah, how was Stress Daddy's stream? What was the daddy streaming? What game? What format? Stream some Legacy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love that format. Nice. The Overgrown Tomb did wheel as predicted. Yeah, we're gonna have a couple cuts to make here, huh? We might get one more Mana Dork back, too. I don't think I want Mind Twist, Grief, and him to Turok. I think that's a bit much of that stuff. Might actually cut the Grief. Nice. Little Rex Sage sideboard action. Oh, the Masker Worm. That'll be sideboard. Should I have thought about that pod? You can pod into Grist, right? That might have been sick. I think this is actually a good pod deck, and I just like snapped past it. Yeah, we have Eternal Witness, fucking Ophiomancer, Grist, Lord Skitter, and then like some nice fours too. We passed a Birthing Ritual too. I don't think Birthing Ritual is nearly as exciting. Looks like a 16 card deck to me. Oh, cool. And we're already there. I thought I was going to have another cut or two to make, but... Excuse me. I think I need more green in here for those early plays. Well, this would be 8 green sources. Maybe 8 green sources is enough. 1 green brings us to 2 green for the Eternal Witness, too. How many black sources is this? 11. Let's do, yeah, 1 more green source. Yeah, I think that's a little less interesting than you do, Tachi Sam. Like, I don't think... It's pretty intuitive what happens, right? When you just intentionally draft cards that don't go together. Not really something that needs to be tested. I'm going to use Wall of Roots here. And then rather than Clamp on my turn, I'm going to use Wall of Roots again on the opponent's turn to eradicate their Signet. I was really impressed with their live show too, Ender. Yeah, if Wall of Roots ever spits out 2 mana in a turn, it's pretty sick. Okay. So we're going to sack the Summoning Sick Rat, of course. And then I don't get to draw. Because the ability fizzles, right? And the image triggers, and then goes to the graveyard. And then it doesn't get to resolve. Sacking a rat to kill their rat. Trying to hit a land drop. Totally reasonable. Oh, yeah, Ender. Yeah, they've toured with Blind Guardian a lot. Camelot. Especially when I was, like, really listening to Blind Guardian a lot, which was back in late high school, early college. And I always preferred Blind Guardian, but I thought Camelot had a better live show. I don't think either of those singers matter at all over Master. I think the lady singer they have is very impressive. Like, both, like, vocally and performance-wise. I think that band gets a lot better when you consider her the lead singer. Sure. Hey, Yuki Bloodborne, hope you had a good stream. Cards, please. Ooh. Oh, fun, Poitifris. Sure. Do I want to cash in my Wall of Roots? Sort of not really. Alright, I have to do this first. Yeah, who the hell was touring with them in 2024? Well, anyway. How's Cube going for me? Going well, going well. We snagged our first trophy of the season. We got this beaut of a deck here. Do I like this version more than a Monomarths? No. So this is a very good cover. And obviously it fits the Power Metal playlist pretty well. But I like a Monomarth a lot, and they have a nice yeah, like kind of like makes you feel like you're in a fucking thunderstorm, and they fit the mood of it better. But this is a very good cover, I think. Our cover is allowed to be better than the OG. Oh, plenty of them. I think there is an argument that this is better than the original. Some of the instrumentals are more fleshed out. Shatner's Common People. That's a great one. That's a great one. I mean, I enjoy that cover. Uh-oh. We're about to get brain freezered. I think we beat most Tinker targets, if that's what they're grabbing. Is this going to turn into a cover stream? Kind of looks like a brain freeze. Was it Demi Borgier that did a version of Burn in Hell? Yeah. I like this cover. As long as we're talking metal covers. I'll probably sneak this one in there. Are you dead? Okay, cool. That's the plan, Pickle. Well, we got all of our discard in. Oh, I bet Breeds is sick. I bet Breeds is sick against them. Let's cut Vraska, maybe. Oh, nice. Can turn to that Grist. Or maybe Skittles is better. Good problem to have, right? Which premium 3-drop do we want to play on turn 2? Oh, wait, we're moxing? We're moxing it up? We're double moxing? Wait. Where did this deck come from? I didn't agree to this. The last trophy deck had no power in it. And we like fucking 2-0'd multiple soaring decks. That was kind of wild. Spellseeker for Mystical Tutor, sure. Yeah, I don't know if this is my favorite cover of all time. It might be in my top 10. There's some brass covers that I'm like really fond of. There's a cover of The Pot that I really enjoy. because it's played with like a full orchestra, and the singer's voice is just gorgeous. There's some Ministry covers that I really, really dig. Your opinion of them probably depends on how much you like Ministry, though. Opponent tutored up Mystical Tutor. Getting their point in, sure. I think I'm just supposed to Skittles. I haven't found any discard. I haven't found any Hymn to Trox. Are song requests open? They certainly are. Yep, Twisted Sister was the original Marky Peach. I feel like this version like has some of that original cover, like that original energy, but then you know, obviously made a Demi Borgir. Where's my fucking covers playlist? High Tide, that's a bad sign. Terrible sign. Snap, rebuying their critter. Nice. Dream Halls. What are we casting off Dream Halls? Treasure Cruise? Sure. Is it my turn? It is not. Fair enough. I think whatever their win con is, the rate of fizzling here is pretty low, right? Because they can always flashback the Echo. I'm still interested in seeing more of their deck here. You're confused why they searched for Mystical for High Tide instead of just getting High Tide directly. They didn't necessarily know that they needed it, probably. Like, the draws in the meanwhile made it better. Like, maybe they didn't have the land or something. And then they drew Island for turn. They're like, okay, that works now. Who knows? I would love to pitch cast to Hymn to Trox, discarding Gravecrawler. Looks like I don't get that chance. I don't believe you, Mighty Wizbit. Not a bad Magma Opus. Hey, Rotten Agenda thinks that's $6.66. This is your all-time favorite cover? Your all-time favorite? We're all going to judge you. Favorably, I assume. But we are all going to judge you now. All-time favorite cover. Judge away. Let's fire it up. An Iron Maiden cover. Nice. There's so many good Maiden covers. Children of Bodom's Trooper is pretty sick. I just hope my opponent's having a good time. Yeah, Van Canto's got some good ones. I'll skip to that. Rex Sage is good against Urza. I don't love it against a lot of their other deck. They've got like a Talisman. Maybe Nightmare's no good. In that case, maybe I don't want Eternal Witness. Sure. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of interaction. It's not like turn one mana dork into Hymn to Trox into Mind Twist hand that I wanted, but oh shit, what up? Hey Van Wed, thanks to 26 months. Slowly steps up to the mic, taps it, inhales. Cube. Yeah. Am I getting iced? Sure. Man, I gotta draw something that's not a land here. That's 3 lands in a row, right? I guess P-land cycles. Do you think they're gonna get cute and try and bounce their Spellseeker again? Interesting. So is this a Mind Twist for 2 is the issue. but maybe that's ideal. I really want to like Carrion Feeder, sack this thing, and then Abrupt Decay something good. Yeah, that cover rips. Oh my god. We just made we just donated 3 mana. Born's like, okay. Definitely has to be our worst hits for Mind Twist, right? Yeah. These turns are taking a while. How's everyone's Saturday going? Is anyone doing anything interesting? Anyone have any plans for tomorrow? We could complain about Krabby Patties and Magic the Gathering some more. Okay. Just working, keeping the smut flowing. Yeah. Getting some soccer in tomorrow. Nice. You haven't done shit today? Love that. Love that for you. You're going as Tintin? Nice. Have a good time, Walks. Hoax 709. Hope you have a good holiday party. You hung out on a log by a river and watched the ducks? That does sound awesome, Savory Cookie. That sounds real chill. Worm Spain went to the farmer's market, got some real nice cider. Yeah, that's shame. See, everyone's doing fall stuff. You found a new way to play Civ 6? Cool. Very cool. You're going to a Halloween party as Steve Irwin and your girlfriend is a crocodile? Yeah. Oh, you got a paper cube draft going tomorrow. Nice, Nerdbane. Hell yeah, maple syrup. Replacing the fuel pump on your car. Not fun, but it is interesting. Can I Rankle and Rex Sage here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'll be 1 mana short. I mean, I could just Force of Vigor to kill the Mox. I feel like I really want to save the Force of Vigor for the 5 mana enchantment, though. Yeah, Dream Halls. What'd they pitch that subtlety? Image? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, there's a cover. If we're still doing that. Spellseeker, sure. I'm gonna serve on in. Oh, I need to put the Yogg before I attacked. That's right. I shouldn't have attacked. I guess the damage is valuable. God, why do I keep drawing this? Just ever so slightly late. So they have High Tide in hand. Yeah, I think I should have a leveled up Tree Speaker instead of this Wall of Roots right now. I mean, I could have both, right? If I just don't attack with a 2-2, plays out a lot better. Yeah, Steven Seagulls have a few fun covers. This cover is a little bit more country than I typically enjoy, but I do like the Cleverleys. At least their covers. And there we go. You've successfully frantic searched. Urza resolves. Dream Halls with 1 card in hand. What are we doing with the Dream Halls, friend? I thought I had another Cleverly's track on here. Oh yeah, I've got their cover of Blue Dabadi in here. Yeah, I think that's my favorite of the two. That one's literally timing out. And then Urza cannot block YAWGMOTH because of pro-human, so might as well get in here. Janara's kind of my engine. Do I sack the Rankle? Yay. Deck seems sweet. Deck seems clean. I think we got a nice mixture of engine pieces and draw and disruption and such. Maybe I should have put some lands in though. Is this it? The best cover of all time? Did we find it? Forest? Green source? Snow? Swamp? Okay, your turn. This is the Cleverly's Heliorm. Green source? Forest? Here? Right now? Okay, no, that's okay, I guess. I like how he pronounces some words. Like Winder. The Fable cometh, sure. I mean, I'll even take a 4th Swamp at this point. I guess. I kind of hate this. Yeah, I was a little surprised to see their hand, but I guess they kept it off of like having Burst Lightning for the early game on the draw. Anyone else excited to top deck Blooming Marsh and still not have a green source or a 4th mana source? I thought they were going to attack and then use the treasure to kick Burst Lightning. No stairway. They did discard the Burst Lightning. They didn't have to, though. My surprise at their line still holds. I guess they're going to fall off into a 2nd white source. That's the plan. Very different game if I'd ever gotten this Yogg down, If things were different, they'd be different. Time to play some single limb coal. Yay. Now we gotta decide whether we're gonna kill this Reflection or this fucking Fury, Northwest Passage. This is way too good. Hold on. We need to listen to something worse than this. There we go. So Palace Jailer can't exile YAWGMOTH. Oh, but they have Crocus in hand, right? This is Paul Anka. We're jamming it anyway? Hell yeah. I think they might have missed that part. The Yogg has pro-humans. Pretty easy thing to miss. Ooh, hello. Oh, they don't just like, don't they just like double block? Oh, but then they get blown out by me sacking the Walverts. Hey, little Donnie, thanks for 33 months there. Cube. Yeah, that's what I thought they were going to do last turn. Let's just play a Crocus. A little bit worried about this Monarch going to town, Currently don't have anything I can do about it. I could play YAWGMOTH and discard the Blooming Marsh and proliferate on the Umazawas to kill the Palace Jailer. It just seems bad, right? Let's get another green source down, play the Clamp, just pass the turn, I guess. I'm trying, side note, I'm trying. Sure. Yeah, whatever they're trying to flash in, that Nahiri's threatening to tutor up. Which I imagine will be gnarly. Opponent's seen 12 more cards than myself. Hey, little Donnie, thanks for $10. Pretty hard to do that, Kunum. Or are they flashing in Protean Hulk? Yeah, maybe it's possible with the Monarch going. It seems very unlikely, though. Like, I assume the Nahiri can ult and get something real juicy. So I could clamp Jadar immediately. I think I want to make that 2-2. I'm just going to pass. All right, the little Donnie with the $10 song request saying, taking a big risk here. Oh, some fucking Leo. We haven't heard Leo on this channel in a long time. You better believe I'm going to let this ride. What's the best bribery hidden here? Grief's in the graveyard. Grist got pitched. It might be Ophiomancer. Oh yeah, Rankle would be good. They want Eternal Witness. Rebuying Flash, okay. I assume that means I'm dead, huh? Yeah, I mean, if they've got the fucking 15-15, then they should just flash it in, and then they hear ult for it. GG. We're looting, okay. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Hellman, thanks for 5 months. Just had dinner dropped off. Looks like some kind of Asian food. God, why didn't they just fucking win last turn? I think a lot of that game was just stumbling on mana and never doing anything. I don't know how much I'm supposed to adjust based on that. Fury's really good against me, but Recurring Nightmare could be a good way to recover. They have some cards I would not mind metamorphing. Do some interesting things with Palace Jailer and Fury. Cut Eternal Witness because she betrayed me. I always like this cover he did. It's a weird one. I mean, the original song's weird. Could be another hand without a green source. I think it at least has a curve though, right? Gravecrawl into him. Edict. I like the Edict against their Nahiri. I like it not at all against the rest of their deck. Oh my god. I did like the little kid thing where I filled up on candy. I know I'm not that hungry. Come on, deck. Give me that third land. Oh shit, we got the Crocus and the Nahiri. That's big game. Third land, please. Perfect. I think this deck's good. We're just getting the like double stumble in the same match. Happens. Is Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm the most famous cover of all time? It's probably up there. Someone else mentioned Johnny Cash's Hurt earlier. Wasn't a lot of Sinatra's stuff, like not original. Hendrix is Along the Watchtower, sure, sure. Wasn't the Beatles' first album all cover stuff? Songwriters and singers were a little different back then, right? Yeah. Do you separate by era there? Do you say like after the Beatles is when we start counting? This is a pretty fucking famous cover. Force pitching Flash, sure. Hey, I'm Holiday. I think it's 72 months. Yeah, I don't think most people consider this one or like think of this one as a cover because it's so them. Hey, Gillager, thanks for the $20 donation. For your favorite cover of all time. Love it. All right, now we're kind of living off the top, right? We have a recurring nightmare. They have a tar pit and a reflection hitting me. Oh, hell yeah, Bill. That's like your favorite band, right? This is Little Wing by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Creature here, creature for me. Let's go ahead and get this skitter back. And then that'll make a token. And then I think I want Yawg, but the grief is mighty tempting too, huh? The grief and the Ophiomancer. Have I ever listened to the Between the Beard and Me album that's all covers? I don't think so. Not from start to finish. I've heard some of their covers. I think I have some of the tracks from that on my playlist, but... Seven to 7, huh? Game started to look close. Hell yeah. Just proliferate on the critters, watch them die. Tight game. I mean, there's a bit in there where like they were smacking me for 5 a turn, and I really needed to rip a creature, right? And ripping a 1-mana creature was so good because it let me double activate in 1 turn. Heard It Through the Grapevine does have some well-known covers. So does Wagon Wheel. I don't think either of them touch Watchtower, but I think the Eternal Wind should be in. It's got Vraska. Do we keep this just because it has both colors of mana? Fucking 6 mana source hand. It's probably bad. Probably an idiot. Probably just a baddie. Bad keep from a baddie. Clamp makes things interesting, that's for sure. Nothing. We're doing nothing? Might just be setting myself up for a Fury here. But at least we get a loot. They pitched bribery. We find a him to truck. Pass? We're passing? That's unreal. 3 must be so clunky. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Pineapple, thanks for 83 months. Oh, the clamp should have gone on the rankle there, huh? If I'm not using that mana anyway. Okay. Well, that wasn't about to fucking matter. They have a lot of juicy things to reanimate with that ECD. Hey, Jakems, thanks for the $5. You got another fun cover. Sweet. I am having a good night. Thank you. Hope you are as well. Oh shit! I gotta leave soon. What fucking round are we in? Second one? Okay. Yeah, I think I gotta leave after this match. This is Run Away With Me reharmonized. One damage missed? Yeah, sort of. We didn't know what we were gonna draw off of the rankle. We didn't know what we were gonna draw, so like I don't actually like equipping before attacking, but post combat, after I'd used all my mana and stuff for the turn, I should have put it on it just in case they were planning on like if they ripped a sorcery speed burn spell to kill it or whatever, then having the clamp on it would give me some cards. Is more what I was talking. Yeah, see, this ECD is terrifying, huh? I assume they get Fury back. At least I can draw some cards in the meanwhile. Not bad. Alright, well, I'm not drawing a pile of cards. I wanted to. I was looking forward to drawing a pile of cards, but that's fine. That's fine. Just pass here. Do they want a 7/7 Protean Hulk or a 4/4 Fury? I know which one I'd prefer. Looks like they agree. They kind of need another way of exiling the Hangerback, though. I think we saw Path in game 1. That'd be a annoying thing here. Is a Gawk in the cube? No, it got lifted. Funny to see the Decayed token eating 2 damage here. Catching strays. Sure. Glad I didn't miss that. In my head, I was thinking I was probably going to end up using Abrupt Decay on my own Hangerback, but that was much better, right? Hello. I was planning on just playing out the Ophiomancer and hoping I can block Fury, but this seems way fucking better, right? That's going to kill their Fury. Keep growing my Hangerback. That's exactly why we boarded a Metamorph. A little satisfying to see that work out. No, I didn't know that Crypt top deck. I'm also not particularly worried about it. Folks that are excited about the Bazaar know that the beta is coming out in 5 days. I'll probably stream it a little bit. For sure. Thanks, Top Deck. Yeah, it was a sick one. A lot of sound. Oh, this is probably my favorite cover. I have this band on my fucking battle vest. Collect my 4/1/1s. They're at 6? They're at fucking 6 over there? Earthquake myself to 6? Give you 4/1/1s? That's the play? I assume if they had another Wrath, they would have played that instead of the one that domes them for 4. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, man. I feel like such a tease. I feel like such a tease leaving it 2-0. You sub false comparison. The Saint's not crazy, but I mean, we gotta kill something on turn 2. Ideally, we'd be filling up the board before we play Yawg, but just like removal spell into Rankle's probably fine, right? Waiting for Slimp. Hey, here we go. Oh, it's a mull of 5? Alright, we need to not draw more lands, though. Good evening, Mother of Goons. Hey, Monk Team. Nothing for the Decay to hit. No, stop. Stop with the lands. We kept a 4-lander. We're good on lands. Yawg is back, yeah. I really need some fodder here, huh? Before I run the Yawg out. Eternal Witness would be a sweet rip now. Mystical for Twisting. That'll make up for the double maul, huh? I actually don't mind losing this hand now that we're here, though. Jeez, another land heavy one. Well, sure. Seems like a very aggressive grief, huh? Losing my Night's Whisper. Yeah, if I pitch cast this grief, I just don't have any action, right? I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna play the Mystic out. Pass the turn. Hopefully that doesn't go too poorly for me. If I'd hard cast the Night's Whisper, I would have found the grief, but... Hey, Snap, 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 things up 41 months. I think leading on the grief runs into Cryptic pretty hard. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Shadows, thanks for the sub, thanks for 55 months. How were you this fine evening? Pretty good. Pretty fucking good. I assume that's going to be game winning. Oh, they found something through the breach. Yeah, I think this is good, Damn. That was a pretty nuts second 7 on their part, Thinking about my sideboard options here. I like braids. I like braids versus through the breach. Just keep them off. 5 mana. Oh, shoot, what up? Hey, Banes with Legends, 6 to 80 months there. Officially an octogenarian. If they flash in that 6/6, then something like Metamorph could be really good. Or Rex Sage. Oh, Force of Vigor could answer Splinter Twin. Let's bring in Force of Vigor. And Braids. And I don't think Vraska hits enough against what they're doing. Umazawas can preempt Twin. And perhaps help me grind through some 5/5s. Voidwalker? Yeah, Voidwalker would be sick. I think I'm going to cut Bone Shards here. Hopefully I draw another black card to pitch to this Grief, because I don't want to pitch the Recurring Nightmare or the Jadar. But I think I have to Grief before their second turn, right? Help stop myself from getting flashed out. Yeah, Jadar would be a lot better pressure and like a recurring body for Yawgmoth than this Wall of Roots. That Mystical Tutor, or that Miscalc's very annoying. If you take the Archon, they might Mystical Tutor for Reanimate, but they don't currently have a black source. Hell yeah, Commander Door. That sounds fucking sick as shit. So I don't think they Mystical Tutored in response because they would go get Flash and then they would have that for the Archon. Play around Miscalc? We cannot do that. We have to play into the Miscalc. Like next turn we'll play the Yawg and then Miscalc in. Right now I'm trying to decide between taking the Mystical Tutor or the Archon. I have to take one or the other. Yeah, right, Commander Door. Very different vibes than the first time I saw Monomarth. They snap, let that resolve, huh? Interesting. Cycling Miscalc, looking for land drops. Okay, and now they can snapcast back Mystical Tutor. Oh, they just have Show and Tell. God damn it. So in those draws, they hit the land drop that they needed and the Show and Tell. Now they're putting Archon into play. I think that just gets to win. Frustrating. It was kind of brutal. 2 games in a row of like griefing my opponent and then them just like ripping it off the top anyway. Never really